talk commitment and no excuses. Thinking outside the box. I just want to be happy. Don't you want to be happy?
Beachside chillin', I'm gone. Yeah. Beachside chillin', I'm gone. Yeah.
What's going on? Mic drop vlog number 4. You know, my life happens, as things come to my mind, I'm gonna give you guys these tidbit and jewels I've learned. Help somebody out. So this mic drop video vlog 4, we're talking about leverage. I'm gonna have my guy put the definition of leverage, right down here at the bottom. So leverage, man, some of you may know what leverage means, some of you may not, but you gotta understand, if you have leverage, how do you utilize it? Some people use leverage as credit. Some people use leverage using collateral. Some people's leverage is, a degree. I don't have a master's, but if I went in for a psychology position and you have a master's or doctoral in that field, you have leverage over me to obtain that position. So ask yourself, what do you have? What leverage do you have? What talent, what skill, what resource, what relationships do you have that's leverage to get you where you want to be as opposed to the next person? I can take an idea that one of you have. Take the whole idea. Or you can take an idea that I have. The whole thing from A to Z. And the one thing that separates us both is I'm not you and you're not me. That's one key element of leverage that everybody has. Meaning, I don't think the way you think and vice versa. I don't feel the way you feel and vice versa. My drive isn't like yours and vice versa. So what leverage do you have to be successful? Me? I got over 20 years of knowledge in business. Over 20 years of knowledge in business. Experience, that's my leverage over a lot of things. Not everyone, a lot of things. My relationships. Who do I know? Who can I call right now to borrow $5,000 from? $100,000 from? Who can I call to design this that's better than your designer? Who can I call to give me a discount on this as opposed to paying full price that you'll pay? What's your leverage? Ask yourself that question. You have to know your resources. Be resourceful within your team, in your bracket, in your circle. It's okay to come out, with an amateur look. Everybody got to grow from somewhere. There's no massive tree that just sprouted from that. It had to be a seed at first. So if you have some amateur situation going on and you're scared the world may view you as that, and that's fine. They just might. But one thing the world would love to see is one day you see this amateur product, the next day you've upgraded because now you have the funds, or somebody came to you and said, I can do that better. What's your leverage, man? Learn to leverage. So once you figure out your leverage of what it is you have, then you just go fucking kill it. You grind. When I say you grind, bro. That's what I did. That's what I do. Some things are in you. Some things are just on you. It doesn't mean you can't wear it well. You dig what I'm saying? So that grind, man. I live for this shit. I live for the grind. I live for success. Ask me what is my end goal. It's I can't even tell you my end goal. I'll tell you that in another video. But what pushes me is success. Period. When I have a meeting and that meeting's successful, I live for that. When I send these videos to my designers and my editors and it comes out right, that's success to me. Every inch that I do that's a W, I live for that. When I talk to someone and they give me an idea, that's success. And execution is like key. So when you have your leverage and you know what it is that you want to do, I'm telling you, man, go fucking kill it. Go crush it. You grind and you grind and you grind. Sometimes that grind means don't sleep. Flat out. Realistically. Some of y'all are not in a position to sleep. Yes, I believe in sleep. I know you need it. We all need it. We're human. But there's days at some point in time, depending on what you're doing, where you can't sleep. That's where the term 24 hours just isn't enough. As you begin to delegate and hire people to do certain things, you can relax a little more. You can breathe just a little bit. Don't breathe too much because it's still your project and your baby. You got to make sure whoever you hire to do something, they're doing their job. But once you get that delegation to have somebody do it for you, just sit back a little bit. But in the meantime, you go hard. You got to outrun your competition. You got to make sure they fucking feel you. So this project that I'm doing with this food delivery, there's two ways out of this. Either I'm going to piss somebody off and they're going to want to buy me out, or I'm going to just keep making money. So there's two ways out of this. But you got to make enough noise to where your competition is saying, who the fuck is that? It's like if you on the block in the streets, if you can relate to that. If you out there doing petty stuff, nobody pays you attention. When you quaking and you got the earth shaking, now everybody want to know who was that. The women want to know. The police want to know. The other dudes who doing it want to know who is that and why is he on our team, or why am I not buying from him, or why he not buying from me, or whatever they thinking. If you work out and your body is cold, male or female, people want to know, who are you? You got to go get it. You got to go get it. It's got to make so much sense to you. You got to go fucking get it. When I say you got to go get it, you got to want it better than you want to breathe. You got to want it. You got to want it. Consider yourself underwater and you ain't got no air. It's just that vicious. Being an entrepreneur is just that sacrificial. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts. There's no way around it. There's no shortcuts. Only shortcuts you get is if somebody give it to you. But then it's handed to you. It's not earned. When you want that success as bad as you want to breathe, if you hold your breath right now till you can't hold it no more, and you take that exhale or that inhale, you want it that bad. It's got to be that bad. If you don't want it that bad, then you just in the way. Don't be in the way, man. Go get what's yours. I'm just saying.